don't even know what to say. Wow, bro. I'm still like, it's weird because have anybody ever paid attention to when you go on your DMT trip? Why do your hairs on your legs, your arms, all of them just stand up? They all stand up, and like I'm like going, it made me keep going. Like it was crazy, but it lasted so long because I went and then I was in this place. I don't know where the hell I was. It was like sometimes you just can't explain what you said. And this was another one of those times. I don't know what those things were, but man, you got. Like it's weird, bro. And it keeps showing me that over and over again. It's like, okay, can I get past that? Like again, like that's when I came, because when I came out, and it was like everything was just like some type of weird ass dream fantasy or something. Like I was just sitting, like kind of sitting, just looking at the walls because everything starts vibrating uh, at a frequency that's just beyond me. And I don't know if it's the real structure of everything or what, but it started changing. And into what? I don't know, bro. That was crazy. But I know once I got done, I sat there for about 3 minutes, and like I got up because I was like kind of stuck in that God mode, that everything is God. So I got up and I went and I like sat down, and like I'm sitting down and I'm looking at everything, and like my hairs on my legs and my arms is, well, I could see my legs, but my knees and stuff, like they was just standing up. And it was fucking crazy because I'm looking at them stand up, and then when I stand up and I look at all the trees is doing the same thing, and I'm like fucking freaking out, bro. I was freaking out because like I'm going, what the fuck? Like, you know, I'm like I'm still high. I'm still high. Like I gotta. So I sat down, and like I kind of sat up against the wall. That shit like just didn't go away for a minute. They was just on high. You feel me? Cause like I got this thing when I go now. I like to be in the sun, and I like to look up at the sun, and that's basically what I was doing. I was looking up at the sun, and and catching everything. But then it's like once I stood up, I see I'm looking at my legs. I'm looking at the hairs all on my knees and everything. They standing up, and I seen all the trees doing the same thing. So I'm like, what? I'm like tripping because like I got this knack for talking to trees at times, and like I'm telling the tree, like, dang, you got small, and I'm like, oh yeah, you like, oh yeah, they cut you down a little bit or some shit. I don't know, bro. I don't know. All I know is, yeah, that was another, that was another good one. Like I'm still stuck. So when I left out the backyard, I came in here, and like it was crazy because like out there, I was seeing, it was red because of the sun, and I was seeing like the red symbols and stuff. When I came in here, and I like closed my eyes, and I just was like kind of kicking back with my eyes closed. Everything was like blue, like it was like these blue designs and stuff like that. It was like fucking crazy, bro. But they came and opened the door. They said I was in here sleeping. It's like, no, I'm not in here asleep. I'm still. It's been like 30 minutes, bro, and that shit was still going. It almost felt like I was off mushrooms or something because, mushrooms, when you start yawning, like that's what I was doing. I was yawning on my way here, and it just kind of didn't go away. It's just like barely wearing down. But like I'm going, yeah, it was, but it still was beautiful. I said, yeah, you God, and that shit just don't make sense, bro. It makes sense, but it don't make sense at the same time. But being able to see it and be in it and know what's going on is like, you can't deny it. Like you can't deny it. Once you there and you see it and you being shown it, it's like you can't deny it. You can't deny it. And it's like that's where I guess I'm stuck at right now. And it's like, fudge, man. But it felt good though. It felt good. Like when I came, like just it felt good, bro. DMT is next level stuff. And I'll be back. I'll be back. So man,